Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 95, day 3. So of course today we got ourselves some brown Guild War. We also got the Corsair hero class for the game mode. Corsair is actually pretty decent, has +3 blue, normally only used for pure rogue team or if you really need a lot of blue on your team. But +3 blue is basically its most important gimmick. And of course it's used for that one rogue spider team, which is probably the main composition that's really used for in the current state of the game. And probably the main reason you'd even want to get it upgraded in the first place. Because once fully maxed, it gains 1 magic to all rogues per extra turn, and that works really good in a pure rogue team. It should be right over here. But yeah, all rogues gain 1 magic when doing an extra turn. And that's every extra turn, or every extra turn specifically off the board, not specifically from casting. Anyways, do I have anything good there? No, just a bunch of deeds. Anyways, let's go do Guild Wars. So, Guild Wars took us a little while. We've been kind of just scrapping every team we've been having so far. I have a really weird one set for my current Guild War Brown. It's probably one of my weirdest day sets, so who knows, maybe we'll go change it again. Oh wait, never mind. We actually already changed it because we were messing with Elemental Balance. Elemental Balance was so bad. But yeah, let's go do it again. We've so far changed every single team, every single day so far this week. So, well, we'll keep doing it. So, Guild War Brown. Let's go to Brown. First thing that comes to mind is Gorgolfa, but then we get like tank killed like crazy. Angry Mob's kind of interesting. Wouldn't mind building entirely around that. That's basically Thrall with Resummon. He's planning on going in second. Black Beast, while funny, doesn't really work that well in Guild Wars due to how it gets scored. That would be a funny win. Oh yeah, we got Centurion. I'm honestly not too huge a fan of it. In the right team, it's really good. And just like a generic team, I don't feel like it works out too well. Especially since we already kind of want a different brown-red in that composition. If I'm not mistaken, isn't this the first first Guild War Consort of Darkness can be used? Will we be using it? No. But it can be. Which is relevant because normally you wouldn't be able to run like a Zugaf on this day. But you can because of him now. Though the only problem is you can't run Zugaf, you have to run him. Which is not ideal. Oh, we found a troop. Theoretically, he could win the entire battle if he gets lucky enough. Dragonian Monk's great if you need a lower rarity option. Emperina used to be meta. Way back in the day. Same as Corvash. Corvash is okay still, though. Forest Troll, you can build entirely around it. There's just not a brown-green that he feeds well into. I guess you could technically do it with Wild Queen. But that's like as far as you're really going to get with it. Gargoyle's a funny low rarity option for it. Glaceon Skull Spam team could actually be kind of funny. Because we can do Yvandra, which is all the way at the bottom. That's not how you spell Yvandra. How on earth do you spell Yvandra? That's not it either. How on... What on earth is her name? Am I confused? Does it not start with a Y? Apparently not. I always thought it... Am I that confused with what her name is? I know she's a brown. You know what? Let's do this by base rarity. We'll find her in like a second. Arch... Yeah, oh, it's YV. Also, it's under A. Because I always think of her as Yvandra. But, it's Arch Proxy Yvandra, so it's under A, not under Y. Interesting. Okay. So I had that. And we just need one other option. Probably hero running something. The only problem with that is, what's a good, like, brown-green weapon or something? Brown-green, all colors. Cauldron's good, but not for this team. Do we have a lot of any specific type? Not really. They're all different. They're all from different kingdoms as well. A couple good options, just not for this team. There's no good, like, generic man-accumulating option, unless we want to go Prismatic Orb, which is not ideal. Because we need man accumulation if we're running hero. We just have to run, not hero. What's a good... What covers everything we're missing? So, brown, green, blue. Do you exist? Ah! Ooh! Sycorax. He's available this week, too. Are we about to run a Sycorax build? I think we're about to run a Sycorax build. It also gives us some HP, which we're going to need for tankability. I think that's fine. A very weird team. No hero as well. But it'll get the job done. We're building every team from scratch this week. Might as well keep with the tradition so far. So even though we only have one troop that uses red, he needs red so badly that I am actually going to commit the entire banner towards him. Like ideally we want +2 red, something else. Theoretically we could do a +2 red, +2 green, -1 purple. I just really don't want to minus purple. You deny yellow, so minusing yellow wouldn't hurt as much here. Oh, but it's only +1 red. Boo. I must go double red then. Because if there was any color we'd be fine with minusing, it'd be yellow. Which would block Arc Proxy, but Arc Proxy is going to get all of its mana from Angry Mob, most likely. Off a Destroy and Explosion. And maybe a Cycrox here and there when it does run like purple. And it doesn't matter what hero class we use. Yeah, I'm leaning towards double red, which might seem a little weird. But it is so important Angry Mob gets rolling. I'm kind of fine with this. I wish we could do red-brown, though. But every red-brown minuses purple. And they're likely denying our brown, meaning we're most likely going to have to be taking more purple. Which means we don't want to minus the purple. Let's try with double red. Which is really weird because you normally don't do that for only one troop. It's just so important for him to have mana. To enough of a degree that we're going to commit a double banner to him, even though he's the only one with nothing to leak into. Just for the fun of it, let's test PvP with it real quick. Also, so far we've run every Guild War day, yet we're still somehow in like the middle of the bracket. Probably because we haven't done our battles yet. Interesting, we're actually losing to this current guild right now. What guild are we up against? Fiara's Faith. Interesting. Where on earth are we in this bracket? Yesterday it looked like we were in like almost first, second, third. Now we're being beaten by the one right above us, and we're in like fourth to last. Yeah, yesterday we were in like the middle, but we were beating the current first, which makes like no sense. That's kind of weird. I guess some people got unlucky today. Apparently, a lot of 3-2s, a lot of 4-1, a lot of 4-1s. They must have a really annoying final battle, or possibly final 2 battles. Like one of those 2 must be really annoying in this guild. Alright, that's obviously not the oh gosh, they're running goblins. I might need that Frost Mage. Hold up, I might need to rethink my team into Frost Mage. Where did my Brown Guild War go that I just set? We might need a Frost Mage on it. What on earth do we get rid of if we go Frost Mage? I guess Glaceon? And put a hero tank as Frost Mage? And just figure out some brown weapon that isn't useless? Like Mountain Crusher? I'd be fine with that. Get rid of Glaceon, replace it with a Frost Mage Mountain Crusher. And then we'll definitely need to change our banner then. Now I don't care if we minus purple. I want a +2 red, +1 brown, regardless of what it minuses. And then we change our class to Elementalist or Frost Mage. I'm leaning towards Elementalist here just because it's tankier and still has the flash freeze as well as a billion other freezes. Is anything on our team an elemental that's gaining magic? No, kind of. Well, yeah, I guess that works out. It gives them extra HP gain. It also gives more explosions, which do nothing. Let's see. Freeze randomly, immune to freeze. And giving some extra magic to hammer is also useless. And brown allies gain more armor, which is our entire team. Stone aura, which is everything we need. Barrier, which helps them tank. Explosion for explodey purposes. And actually going immunes here might be better. Because we're not gaining much of a benefit from extra elemental stuff. And I'd rather have protection against actually, what are we protecting against in this particular battle? I guess disease. It's still a effect. Oh, silence. You have immune to silence, right? Does that even have immune to silence with it? Immune to stun, poison, disease, death mark, lycanthropy, and devour. No. As well as freeze. It's also immune to freeze. But no, silence is not one of them, so he can be silenced, which is unfortunate. Though he shouldn't get rolling quick enough for that to matter. Our turn 1 is just like Surge Brown, Surge Red. Oh, problem though. 20% of 11 is 2. Surge Brown is 7. That's not full mana. I might want to have a half mana start. Because we're in a position where we have to 2-turn to full mana. I think it's still fine though. It really depends what our starting board is. And is indeed Brown Day. Okay, let's just roll with this and see what happens. So we can't run the team I was originally going to go with, but we got our freeze ready to go, if nothing else. Good. We got something frozen. Great to see. Oh, so hello, everyone, by the way. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Bill. Hello, Mr. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Peter. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, David. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Gerudo. Hello, Supernova. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Isabel. I'm just repeating some. Hello, Kathy Smith. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So right off the bat, I want a red surge and not even care at all that there's a skull right there. Because he just gives us free mana. And then we win. And then we use our pseudo Thrall. And then we just win. So I'll do this again. We then Yvandra. If it has alignment, it does not. Ooh, hold up. I could do this on brown. And hope we get a good board. I can also do it on yellow. And hope we get a good board. I just realized something bad about us exploding yellow, though. If we keep exploding yellow, that's one guaranteed less yellow that will be on the board for Yvandra. I might want to change it to plus brown. So we have +2 brown, +2 red. Speaking of red, this board kind of makes me want to go red. However, we have an Uber Doom Skull there, so I could just do this and probably just clear everything to get him out. Yvandra, you have alignment, finally. And then we won. Oh yeah, we get to kill those little special gems with that too. We have enough to kill him. It's not aligned though. It's my only concern. It's still not aligned. Actually, we don't even have a poke now. I guess we just board clear. And then hope we have a Yvandra. It is a Yvandra poke, but I need 2 pokes to kill. I think we do this on yellow, hope it... Oh, but he's yellow. Well, he's frozen. He's not going to do much. Unless it unfreezes. So we land on yellow. We then use that yellow to Yvandra, and then we won. Alright, new plan. Do not keep the 1 explode. It's actually getting in the way of Yvandra doing her thing. Since we kind of need those yellows. There's also occasionally going to be a situation where we run out of yellows on the board. And it won't even do anything to begin with because it specifically explodes a yellow. So let me go and change this to, I guess, brown mana. So we're at +2, +2, +2 brown, +2 red. There we go. Also help get Mountain Crusher up in literally everything. Okay, so now we have +2 brown, +2 red. No longer have the explode on yellow so that Yvandra can do her yellow thing. And we should be good to go. Also, Sycorax in Soulforge? I can't remember. Is he in Soulforge and or Key Drop Table? Well, he's a Blackhawk troop, so he's in Key Drop Table. Isn't he also in Soulforge? He's like literally everywhere this week. So I guess it's nice we're using him at least once. Not a huge fan of him, but he's very useful. Like, he's probably like one of the highest tier troops I almost barely ever use. I've been using him a little bit more recently. It's kind of funny because I actually like really like using things like Forest Troll, but absolutely hate using the Sycorax. I just hate how high his mana cost is. Like, once he gets going, it's kind of good. Problem is every moment prior to then, I just prefer having a quicker option. That might be weaker than him, but more consistent. We do not have any brown as starting board, and he has Empower. That is a bad combination. Also, there's a lot of green on the board for him to get value from. And he extra turned it. And he rope darted us. And we're dead. He killed our Yvandra. And he got full mana off the thing. And he exploded again. And he got more green. And he silenced us. And he rope darted us again. And I think he just infinite looped us even though he's frozen right now. How on earth are you getting this lucky? Okay, he ended his turn, but we are almost completely silenced and dead. Are we frozen on brown? Yes, everything is brown. Of course we're frozen on brown. Okay. So I'm going to just take some red here. That's not a red. Oh, this is bad. This might just be a little bad. Let's see. Everything looks horrible. Let's go do this. Every option is horrible. Still winnable, though. Sycorax can kind of loop into itself. Especially now that we got rid of freeze. Though what would have been great is if you also unsilence yourself. So the only way we win now is skulls, which is concerning. However, Sycorax, if he just never fails, will win. I just need him to extra turn around 30 times in a row. And I think we have a chance. So far, he's at 4. We got this. What's he about to cast? Silence? That's bad. Rope Dart? That's even worse. Okay, 5. Let's see how many he can get in a row. 6. I'm just looking for extra turn skulls and literally nothing else. Can I take that for extra turn? Gotta look for the cascades. Okay, 7. If nothing else, maybe we'll eventually get enough HP that he can't kill us. Come on, extra turn skulls, where are you? 8. Let's see. You got the Sakurex. 9. No, he missed. Oh no, good, he didn't miss. Oh no, he didn't get full mana, but he has a thing right there. 10. 11. Okay, we're almost at 1,000 HP. Not an extra turn. 12. Oh wait, we already have our thing. I can't extra turn that, can I? No. 13. Come on, Sakurex, get an opening for skulls. 14, sometime before hitting 100. I could... No, I can't. I could try for Skull for Sky, though, but we have Brownstorm. 15. 16. We'll eventually win this battle. 17. Just playing it really safe right now. 18. Finally. I just need 2 more of those. Or a lot of Doom Skulls the next one. How many are we at now? 19? I've lost track. It's a big number. 20. Oh no, that doesn't count as a thing. Let's see. This will be 20 once we cast them. Now it's 20. I almost want to go for a Skull Poke here just to get rid of his silence. However, I also don't want to stop looping. But I kind of want to do it because the chance we miss on this board is actually kind of high. We only have 10 brown's still kind of good. I think we go for Skull here, though. The only problem is he's going to Leprechaun, and then he's going to destroy us. He's just going to get a Rope Dart. You know what? I have to. 21. No, he missed! Oh, that was kind of to be expected. I saw that coming from a mile away. Okay, all he did was silence. No, what did he do? He Rope Dart. Oh! He roped it at Sakurex, but Sakurex has Impervious. Okay, that's fine. Alright, 1 kill. So we got 20 in a row. Let's see how many he can do this time. 1. 2. But yeah, Sakurex is a little broken. Just ever so slightly. Once he gets going, anyways. Prior to that, he's really bad. Once he gets going, he's this. Imagine if you had 3 things on your team that could actually extra turn, which is what normally how he's used. He's normally used with like some kind of goblin team or something similar. Normally anything with brown, green, and blue that have extra turns, like Truffle, Bee, and other things. Let's see, but you can't do that on brown day. Alright, we'll eventually get an opening again. We're just gonna do the same thing. I think that's 3, 4. We basically just keep doing this until we have an opening for skulls. 5. And by opening for skulls, I mean free skulls. 6. Please get free skulls. 7. I could try for Skull for Sky. It's too risky, though. 8. I kind of want to take those browns to try to get a skull there. 9. I do not like where the browns are right now. 10. It's not an extra turn unless we cascade off a Sky. 11. No guaranteed anywheres. 12. Oh, yeah, there has to be an extra turn here. There's a double skull here, which is tempting. Do you have it? Oh, you do have score reduction, though. It's not worth it. 12. There we go. There's a free skull. Finally. Finally got a skull opening. 13. Yeah, this is why Sakurex is considered good, by the way. If it wasn't already apparent. How many are at? 13? I think I risk a 14. I don't like where the browns are this time either, but there's a couple locations where it can work, and it did. Oh, we didn't get full mana, though. Nothing else. At least we can get a Skull Poke here. He's gonna Leprechaun for full mana, everything. We can hope he Rope Darts our hero. I mean, not our hero. I mean Rope Dart or Sakurex, because it'd be bad if he Rope Darts our hero. Good. He doesn't have a turn to do it with, though. I don't have a mana to cast with. Wait, is that exact damage? I have exact damage to kill. That is extremely lucky. Oh, and this extra turn I forgot because the cascade there. Perfect. We just take a brown and then we win. All we have to do is loop him for 1,000 more years. But at least now we don't need to worry about dying. Ah, good old ssaszix. Such a weird troop. Yeah, we just keep doing this until we win. There we go. That didn't take that long. The second we hit 1,000 HP, we kind of knew we were going to win. It was just a matter of when. Yeah, there we go. Well, silence being cleansed on hero didn't really matter there. I was mostly just trying to make sure he didn't get entangled. Otherwise, we would have to pass like a billion turns before we get unentangled. So we got kind of lucky that when he had a 50-50 chance to hit hero, he hit ssaszix. Because if we had entangle there, we would have had to wait at least a few turns before we could do anything. Since our only win condition at that point was pretty much take skulls. But we got it. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully without it being that annoying. Yeah, ssaszix is okay. He's also available literally everywhere this week. He's in Soulforge and event keys. I normally don't advise getting mana accumulating mythics though. There's plenty of low rarity stuff that can do it perfectly fine. But he is viable. He's just normally too slow of a start to bother using. But once he gets going, he does what he just did the previous battle. Like, once he gets going, he's fine. The problem is everything prior to that. Like the fact right now we might not even be able to cast him a single time this entire battle and then just auto-lose. Yep. Like, this is the other side of ssaszix. He just sits there doing nothing the entire battle and then loses. Which is normally what happens with him. And why I don't normally use him. What are you about to cast? A super durability gain. So I'm going to take this. Oh, that doesn't get the other thing, though. I think it's still fine, though. As long as he doesn't have a full mana on anything. And the fact that we don't is actually kind of unfortunate. But what we have to do here is take a yellow. Let him skull. Actually, I could take a poke on him. Do I want to poke on him? It clears barrier. Well, we're going to be hitting him with so many Doom Skulls. Will it even matter that we cleared barrier? Because I kind of want to skull distract him. Rather than him taking mana. Oh, then again, we can keep alignment there, though. Hold up. Oh, we also get the full mana thingy for ssaszix. Oh, you died. ssaszix, if you could extra turn your mana right now, that'd be great. What's the highest chance for you to extra turn? Nowhere. There's no storm in play. So realistically, it's brown to right. Because we have triple purple and triple green. Both extra turn in that location. The other alternative is try for Skull Distract, and that also gives us the highest chance for Skull Distract. I think we have to. Okay, we're fine. Now, ssaszix, go in. Kill this entire team. You got this. 1, 2, 3. I don't think he has Entangle. This is technically winnable. 4, 5, 6. Oh no, he didn't get full mana. What do we do here? I think we do it again. Why is there so many blue? You do use blue. I guess it doesn't matter if we... actually it does matter. Because I have +0 blue. Wait, how do I only have +1 brown? Oh, because hero died. Ah. Oh no, that's going to be a problem compared to before. You know what? I'm going to do it on blue then. It's going to make it slightly harder to get full mana. But, the opening is there. Oh, you have a billion skull reduction, don't you? No, he reflects skull damage. Oh. Oh. That's a thing. Almost forgot about that. That isn't too big a deal. Because we're just going to gain so much durability that it almost won't matter. The fact he doesn't have an instant kill for us is kind of nice. So his hero can kind of do it out of nowhere if it feels like it. Let's just hope it doesn't feel like it. A lack of extra mana is kind of annoying. We're going to have to let him poke us here. It's more important we stay looping. And he's helping us with that, thank you. It's kind of convenient. Come on, ssaszix, you got this. We might be here a while. This whole stream might just be this battle. But we might win. Oh no, I did it the wrong direction! No! I accidentally misclicked that. Okay, I think we lose now. That's a huge misclick. Let's see. Yeah, that's a huge misclick. I was trying to cascade that for the extra turn that was there. I think we just let him skull poke us here. It's safer than him casting. By a lot. It's like way safer. Okay. He has book, which means we're dead. We are very dead. Where's our... Oh, wait, we can take extra turn there, though. It's not over yet. All we have to do is just keep extra turning until his entire team is dead. Easy. Okay, we got rid of his barrier. Progress. We got rid of a singular barrier on his 50% score reduction. Actually, no, it's 50%. Oh, he actually has no score reduction. That's nice. It's only score reflect. Do I even want to be targeting brown? I feel like at this point I want to pivot to green. The only problem is he also uses green. It's such a weird battle. Let's see. I'm so tempted just to take that skull. We'll pivot to brown. If we win this... if we somehow actually win this... we will, like, immediately hand out a code. Problem. We don't have an extra... Oh, yes, we do. We can do that. There's also mana that he needs. I don't think I have guarantee cascaded, so I'm just gonna get rid of it all. Now we do. If we could just work our way all the way down to book, we'll kind of be fine. Like, as soon as book dies, we'll be fine. The problem is book is in last slot, so I have to kill his entire team before I can win. Before the biggest threat is dead, his whole team must die. Which is a weird dilemma. Because by the time we can win, we already won. I think we can skull distract him here. We'll take brown. It did not work. Though he also got like no value from it and gave us the extra turn we needed. Alright, brown's the most populated, so I have to go for it. I'm kind of scared to do brown at times though, just because if we miss too much, he's going to get book right back up. However, it gives us the best chance more often than not to actually gain our mana back. So if it's the most populated gem, we kind of have to go for it, even if it backfires. I'm kind of tempted to take that skull there. Gonna keep going green though, for now. Lucky extra turn there. Extra skull poke. Okay, one down. We did it! We made progress. We've killed one. 1000 HP for code. I'll do it based on that, sure. If we hit 1000 HP, we'll hand out code. I'll do it for that. Ideally, we'll actually win this battle though. But this battle might be going on for so long, but yeah, you're kind of... Realistically, we probably should give it out at 1000 HP. If we can even reach 1000 HP. The concern here is book. Book's the only thing that can kill us. So denying every brown in existence is the most important thing we need to be doing every single turn. Oh gosh, he has alignment here. I can deny it though, can I? No. Yes. Yes. I can deny it enough. It's gonna give him a skull poke, though I don't think I care too much. Because him hitting us with a score to, just making us get further away from 1000. Like, it's not killing us, necessarily. Alright, let's keep spamming until something happens. Once again. We are back, Sagrax. Let's see. I kind of want to go for brown here. It's kind of risky, though. Actually, blue has highest chance. Might as well go for blue. He does have 3 different colors he could do this off of. Blue is one of them. And blue is actually the safest one to be doing in this particular battle. Because he converts green to brown. That thing needs brown. So technically, he needs green and brown, in a sense. So if we keep doing blue, that's actually the most ideal one. Alright, getting rid of this would give him one less mana accumulating option, making his mana accumulation really predictable because it's always green to brown. I want to keep doing this because he has full mana on the thing. Even if we miss, it's more important to make sure he doesn't get a good convert. He did get booked, though. But he did end his turn. I think we take Skull Poke. He Skull Pokes us back. Oh, he has alignment, though. I think it's more important to stop his alignment than taking a Skull here. Because we still have a Skull Poke afterwards if we really want one. So, is it fine to let him poke us twice? I think the answer is yes. He has green to brown. I cannot stop that. I can stop him from getting some mana from it. That's a little unfortunate. Getting a 4 times there was actually bad. Not the initial 4 times, but the second 4 times, because it made it so we couldn't surge on the other thing. So I think right here, I actually don't take Skull. Oh, he's doing green to brown. He's going to get a single brown match. Does he give us any alignment anywheres? No. My concern, though, is I'm going to cascade something for him. But then again, that's not going to do anything in that area. Unless he gets really lucky and get some brown-green combination there. As much as I want to take full mana now, I think we have to preserve some of our HP. Alright, we can work with that. So he still has his green to brown convert, which is really unfortunate because I actually want to target green, I think. But then again, I don't know, blue's fine here. We'll just do blue. We're not going to have full mana here. But we're in an okay position. So take a green there. He'll do his thing. Oh, he just got a full... No! Wish gems! How could you? How could you turn on us? Okay, now to just get really, really lucky with this board. I just need this to extra turn into 2 skulls. There's one. Can we get a second? I know that they're there, but, you know, I don't want to take them. Though, honestly, at this point, I might just take them. If he does not have a green to brown right now, there's no point in not taking it, actually. Because all he's going to do is help us with his turn. So I'll do that. That kills him. He'll do green to brown, completely helping us. And now we just need to not miss, and also find, like, 1,000 skulls. Let's see. What's the most populated? Blue. Oh, blue's in such a bad position, though. But I can't be feeding him brown. I think the rest of this battle, I just target blue. Oh, he still got the full mana because of Wish! Wish gems are like the most annoying thing right now. It's actually amazing that he's getting so many too without even having a explode option right now. Because that means he's getting all of them off of Doom Skulls. I guess we have to take a blue here. Really? He got a skull off a Sky. That is super unfortunate. I'm actually in one-shot range. Especially because of Enrage he keeps doing. Honestly, we might die because of his Enrage. Out of everything that could possibly kill us, it might be the Enrage that ultimately does it. So this is a little bad, but I think it's better to go for brown here. Are we outside of kill range? Alright, I got rid of his barrier. I think I go for Skull Poke here. I have to pressure some amount of damage. He takes a brown, which is like the worst thing he can do. Or the best thing for him, the worst thing for us. He just booked us again. I think we're dead. Next skull that touches us kills us. And we're not able to extra turn spam as well here. We also have like no mana. These blues are so dangerous because all the skulls over there. We can get super lucky though. I think I take the upper blue instead of the lower blue. Good, we got lucky. I think I have to take this because we are dead if we don't. So I kind of have to take that. He's not getting anything from his green to brown, so it's fine. Unfortunately, he's also not giving us anything from his green to brown. I can take purple brown here. That gives us more room to cascade, but unless we get like 4 in a row, there's nothing really good, or 3 in a row. Is brown surge full mana? No, because it's gonna be 7 mana. It's gonna be 1 short because we don't have the other +1 right now. There's no way I can cascade a double brown. I can't do a vertical one there either. I was gonna take this, I think. It's gonna make us 1 mana off, but I need mana. I think I deny brown here, even though I need brown, and just commit to blue. Alright, we have a skull. I'm actually tempted to take it right now. I just realized something. All elemental allies gain 1 attack and armor every single turn. This is normally considered an extremely bad trait on Sacroax. However, it might actually be the reason why we win. Or win, if we do win. Because we haven't won yet. This is still very dead. Like, all he needs to do is just get one good book on us and we're dead. That's all it takes. I want to do blue again. It's the most populated. Nice. Okay. That's pretty huge. He doesn't... Oh, he does have a brown option. That's really bad. I almost just want to use my turn to deny brown. But I also need to take skull. The problem is if I take skull, he will take the brown. I can also target brown, but that is also a very bad idea because if we miss, we auto die. I think the safest option here is actually to give him a skull. And if I cast on blue here, I'm concerned we're going to miss. Good, we did not miss, but we also did not get full mana. Though there's not much he can do with his turn. As long as we take a brown, he can't do anything of relevance. So now we got him down to one color. Ideally, we never want to cast on brown a single time for the rest of this battle, regardless of how tempting it is. Because our only lose condition is we miss brown, and then he gets full mana, then he books us into like a billion turns, and then we die. So if we just deny his browns properly while also mitigating how many skulls he gets, we will eventually win this battle somehow. And when we do, we will hand out a code. Now this is the one thing I like about Guild Wars, is that you have absurd battles like this. Something you would never do because you would have abandoned the PvP battle like years ago at this point. But because we're this far in, and it's a Guild War battle, it actually matters that we play it out. We don't have +1 on blue or green, do we? So the only way we get full mana is if we surge. I'll take those odds. We got it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, we'll do this on blue. Okay, I got a skull poke. Do I want the skull poke? Can he take any brown? Yes. So the answer is don't take skull. Because he gets a brown out of it. And all I'd be doing is getting rid of his barrier. Oh, you don't need to give barrier on cast as well. Stun the first enemy, which is nothing to us. Eliminate 4 armor, which is basically nothing to us. Scatter 5 damage. Destroy a random brown. Wait, you don't gain barrier on cast? Oh, maybe it was the yellow book that gains barrier. Oh, yeah, you do stun. It's yellow book that does barrier. How do you got barrier then? Oh, Elementalist. Ah! That would explain it. Okay, I think I have to cast here and hope it works out. The problem is it's almost guaranteed not extra turning nor full mana-ing us. We got a skull out of it, though. Okay, now we take brown because it needs to not take a single brown ever. The riskier move is take green and get a yellow extra turn and then cascade a brown into double brown somehow. I do not wish to chance my luck that way, so I shall take a brown. The funny thing is, I think we might have actually gotten it. No, we wouldn't have gotten the brown, but we would have gotten the yellow thing, I think. Because that yellow there. Okay, we take a blue here. Luckily, there's basically 0 browns on the board. Maybe he'll take a yellow. That's not what I meant. I wanted you to take it the other way. So we actually get a skull out of it. As long as this board doesn't shuffle for him, I think we're fine. We'll take that over. Get a bunch of mana. We have ssaszix ready. We take a poke here. We then cast onto what looks like green, because we can actually do green safely now. Oh no, blue's more populated. So we go for blue. We get another poke. How on earth did we win? There we go, and we won. Easy. We were never even remotely close to losing. So ssaszix is soloed an entire team of 4 fully buffed troops. That's pretty funny. Let's see. We'll take that. He might just be a little decent. He just soloed an entire team of 4. Like, not even like a weakened 4. Like, they were pretty much full durability 4. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's go hand out code. I did say I would hand out code after that. Let me go do that right now, because I will forget. Especially as I concentrate on the Guild War battle. So let me go give out another code. Or a code, I should say. We'll give out another if we get lucky on the vault keys. Let's see. Also, Guild Wars will take almost the entire stream, apparently. Well, let me go hand out a code. If I can find where the code section is. 1 second. Hopefully these next battles aren't as annoying as the previous ones were. Hopefully we can have more team than just a ssaszix. Would be nice if we could play with 4 troops instead of 1. Alright, there you guys go. There's the code. Use on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code is in the bottom left of the settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with YP. And give same word as always, 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. And definitely feel free to leave a like on stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. And who knows, maybe we'll increase our luck. Okay, I need a brown. Red's kind of fine, but brown is better. But I have to take whatever we can get, so we shall do that. We then cast this and hope we get lucky. That works. Okay, we have Sycorax up. I think we won. I'm tempted to do that onto yellow. I think I might just board clear here, actually. I'll take my risk. We got it. We won. Actually, I don't have alignment yet, though. Now we do. It's over. Ooh, we didn't get full mana from that, though. We can just board clear that. Let's see. Board clear it again? Yvandra. The fact you don't have full mana right now is kind of annoying. Now you do, though. But you also don't have alignment now. Which defeats the point of you having full mana. Alright, now you do. And now we won. Now, this is how this team's supposed to work. The first time it's actually doing what it needs to do. Skull poke like that's not enough to kill. Yvandra can poke, but we can also just take that for a poke. I'm just going to do this on brown and hope it lands. And then kind of shuffle around the board until it looks nicer. Or just Yvandra right now. We don't get extra turn from Yvandra, but it's so much damage that's so tempting. And now we basically just win, and just be killed with Yvandra then. So that's what the team's supposed to do if it never dies. Unfortunately, it hasn't been able to do that a single time until just now. But that's ideally what it does every time. Alright, final battle. Oh gosh, we got null. We do have score reduction though, so it shouldn't be as bad. The bigger issue is going to be his mana. So this is what top tier battles look like. Yeah, that's one thing I like about Guild Wars. You get to have some really, really fun battles occasionally. Doing strategies you never normally get to use because the battles are too easy. But in Guild Wars, it's annoyingly hard. Because if that ever happened in PvP, you would just retreat. But in Guild Wars, you actually played them out. Oh, we're frozen on brown, aren't we? I guess we just keep casting Thrall. We could do it on blue, but it's not really worth it. I'd rather try to secure a kill. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Might lose hero here. I do not have Yvandra alignment. I'm not frozen on Skull, so I can take that over. I can then do this and hope we get lucky enough to do something. And we got a resummon too, that's nice. How much destroy do you have? Oh, you have the full amount, nice. Oh, yeah, duh, because based on your magic, you have over 20 magic. That's good. Are we frozen on blue? No. The only thing we're frozen on is half our mana. Though blue is not one of those manas. So I think we cast the first guy if he's going to destroy just as much. We then hope we have a better board for her. It's a lot of damage. However, it's also super overkill. I don't think it's worth it. Now it would be. And now we won. We use Yvandra again, right? Yep, and it's extra turn Yvandra. Though we would need the extra turn, but there we go. We got it. Okay, our score is probably like near 0. No, it should be like 9,100. I called it. Oh, it was close to 9,200 actually. Which is not the greatest of score, but we did not lose. Somehow. We still... Oh wait, we're on perfect week. Wait, how on earth are we on perfect week this week? You know how many battles this week we have come so close to nearly dying? We were on nearly perfect week with all custom teams. Maybe that's all we need to do to win Guild Wars. Though we've been scoring kind of low on a lot of the days, but we haven't lost yet. Somehow. Even though we've had like probably a battle every single day so far this week that was like so absurdly close to losing. But not a single one have actually lost yet somehow. Which is kind of insane. There we go. Anyways, that's Guild Wars. What's in our mail? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Oh, and the redeem code, of course. Oh yeah, that was from the PvP things because we're just doing Guild Wars. Anyways, well, I guess we'll go clear out our dailies. Oh, there's nothing good. I guess I'll take this. I don't really need the soul thingy, so. Such a small amount. But we'll take this, clear out the other thing. I guess we'll go do the class event as well. It's like 25 gems. It's more than none. I feel like class events have always had really bad payout, but even the 25 gems is seeming like increasingly worse payout as the game progresses, because it keeps getting increasingly easier to get gems as time goes on due to how Tribute works. So 25 gems keeps seeming less and less enticing. Well, might as well grab it. It's like 25 gems for 10 minutes. What's today's score? 1,000 or 9,180. It's almost 9,200, which isn't super high, but all things considered, it wasn't that bad. Normally, you want to aim for, if you're doing 5 wins, you normally want to aim for 9,500. But anything under 9,000 with 5 wins being super low. But even a 5 win that's super low scoring is still better than losing once. Because losing once puts you at like 8,000 at best. Or around there. It's basically like a weak soul gnome if we take these. I guess we'll grab them. It's not that much though. Yeah, Guild Wars gets intense. Like, when Guild Wars is like that, it's actually fun. When you just lose to, like, Infinite Goblin Loop, it's not as fun. But those intense battles are fun. I'm pretty sure that's how the game was intended to be played as well. It's one of the things I liked about Gems of War back in the day. You still can get the experience these days, but it's a lot rarer. Like, back in the day, almost every battle was like that. Or maybe not every battle, but, you know. More often than it is today. But it does still occur. It happens a lot earlier in early game too, or a lot more in early game. But you reach a certain point where you have so many teams that just like auto win. Like this one. Yeah, if you, like, you still want to run pure color. But even if it's a bad scoring pure color, it's why I say, like, sometimes going insta-kill and stuff isn't that bad. Because as long as you go 5-0, even if your score is lower on that 5-0, it's still better than losing. As long as it's still pure color. Because even if we only score 9,100 on average each day, it is still more than if we went 4-1 every day. Or even if we had like 2 good 5-0 days that scored like 9,500, but we lost 2 days with 4-1. We'd still score more if we went 5-0 every day, scoring around 9,100. As long as we didn't lose any. Alright, we cleared out that. Let's go clear out this since we already have the team set, and then we'll go run the world event. I mean, not the world. Well, actually, do I need to run the world event? I might poke it as well. I want to do the class event first, though. Because I don't think the guild has finished world event yet. Guild Wars should give bonus points if you still win when down to 1 troop. It actually penalizes you per troop that you have dead. It's one of the reasons you normally want resummon. In that particular team we were just running, our resummon option was Angry Mob. But you actually get penalized per troop that is dead at the end of a Guild War battle. Meaning that if you only have 1 left, you lose the most amount of points. At least in that category. There's a lot of other ways to lose points. But one of them is not having troops summoned in each slot. And you'd lose the most points in that regard if you only had 1 left compared to 4. That's why you normally want to resummon. You're still losing points for the damage you take and stuff. But you lose even more if you don't have them resummoned. Alright, so we cleared out all that. That was the last of dungeons, right? Okay, so let's go clear world event. I mean, I keep saying world event. I mean class event, Corsair class. Already have a team made from Monday. If you don't have Dawnbringer, you can run, I think it's called Frozen Orb, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Orb of Winter is actually what it's called. But you can run Orb of Winter. It's 250 wins off a Glacial Peak hero class. Otherwise, run Dawnbringer. That's what we'll be running for this. I believe I also did this for one of the objectives because it actually coincided with it, oddly enough. There we go. Also, Pirate's just there for the +1 blue. He's not there to do anything else. This whole team is just Dawnbringer or Winter Orb, depending on which one you have. Do we have alignment? No. We can do that and then win. Corsair got so much blue. Actually, we don't even have it set to +3 blue right now, do we? I should probably go change that. I think we changed it for something in Guild Wars or something. Yeah, I have it set to dodge. I want it to blue. Actually, I don't think we said... I can't remember why we changed it. Obviously, if you're tanking with him, you tank... Oh, World Event. I know why. I'm pretty sure World Event we needed the Agile for. Because unless you specifically have it in first slot, you normally want +1 blue set to it instead of Agile. Only if you're putting it in first slot do you want the 30% dodge. Which means we're probably using it that way for World Event, I would assume. Because it's probably our tank in World Event. You don't really need a tank in this game mode. Because if you're just doing the basic dailies, you're not going to reach a point where they're going to kill you. And even if you are going deeper, you have so many potion effects that you're probably not going to die anyways. So it really doesn't matter if it has extra tank ability. I do wish they would adjust the payout on this game mode though. It has always notoriously been like the worst payout mode in the entire game. I would say the second worst is paying for Bounty Hunter. Doing free Bounty Hunter is kind of good value, but you can actually lose value occasionally on paying for Bounty Hunter, which seems kind of counterproductive. It's very rare that it happens, but it can. And the fact that it can is kind of concerning. It still gives you a max troop though. Because it gives you to you like a month earlier. Because I don't think the bounty things come into drop table until a month after bounty. It's like 4 to 6 weeks or something. Actually, it might be until the next bounty, actually, now that I think about it. That the previous bounty doesn't come into the drop table until the following bounty. Which is normally a 6-week period. Oh, there's 20 gems for our daily thing. And now we're about to get 25 from doing this. I think we still need like another 10 battles or so though. Luckily we're still in just one Dawnbringer kills everything range. Question, was wondering, did you buy the new clothes in the Pokemon Unite update? Oh yeah, the update thing? Didn't that just hit the other day? Yesterday? No, I didn't get anything yet. Though I did get the one from the Battle Pass, which is pretty cool. It's like a really nice looking suit. Because they did like a nice like high-end club kind of theme for the season pass. And Absol got a really cool skin as well as one for your trainer. They also had some kind of tree Pokemon I've never seen before, I didn't even know existed. I assume it's from one of the newer generations. I don't think it was in Sword and Shield though, so it might have been in whatever the previous one was. I did get the new Blissey outfit though. I normally don't buy skins in that game, but it was like 60 cents, so I was like, you got me. Because I didn't have a skin for it, and I actually use it quite often if I ever pick a support character. But yeah, they way overcharge for skins in that game though. Like the average skin in that game is like averaging like 15 bucks. With some as high as like 40 if you break down the full value. Or the full cost, I mean. It's way overpriced. I don't ever get the skins in that game. Unless they're like dirt cheap. Yeah, we'll need to stream Pokemon Unite again sometime. We'll probably do it a little bit before the next Pokemon game, which is actually next week. Because, once that does, we'll obviously be playing that. We'll stream a Pokemon Unite prior to then, we'll probably do. The game's still pretty much the same though, that's always been. There's a few more Pokemon, a few more cosmetics. They haven't really drastically changed much. I do not have alignment here. We'll take that. Get our blue. I'm still surprised that something Gems of War hasn't done more cosmetics. They said in the past that their cosmetics didn't really sell that well, so they didn't bother. But I don't understand how they couldn't just always make money off cosmetics. Like, for how simple cosmetics would be to do in this game, it seems like something they would want to do, even if it doesn't sell that well. And the other reason why they don't sell is because they're also overpriced. Like the one for the classes skins, like the one that looks like a dwarf and one that looks like the bunny thing. I forget what's called. The punny? What's it called? No, that's the Pokemon. What's the Gems of War thing called? It starts with an L. But there's like a bunny typing that isn't a typing. Kind of like how gnolls are typing in this game, in Gems of War. There's another typing of like bunny-like things. I forget what they're called. It begins with L. But it's like an invisible typing in the game. Similar to how spiders are typing, gnolls are typing. Lapina, yeah, that's the one. Oh gosh, I forgot that doesn't hit. Even though you're the last target left and AoE still misses, fail. But there's 3 invisible typings, I believe, within the game. Lapina, spider, and gnoll. I don't think anything currently calls on Lapina. However, there is an instance where a troop calls on spiders and a troop calls on gnolls. However, no troops are actually marked with either of those 2 things. But of those 3, none currently use Lapina. There's nothing that just like randomly summons a Lapina troop. There probably will be at some point because the other Invisible 2 have a mechanic for it. I wish there was some way to indicate it on the card though. It's really confusing as to which troops are considered which. Like some of them are kind of obvious. Like if something has 8 legs, it's probably a spider. But you also have to think like, oh, did they actually remember to update it into the spider drop table? Since it's an invisible typing. But if it was marked on the card, you would kind of know. You can't even make new emoji titles or portraits. Have they not been? I don't even pay much attention to it. Of those, emojis definitely seem like it would be the most work. I don't understand how they can't make more portraits and titles, though. Title, literally, all you have to do is come up with a witty one-liner. Or, you know, like a few words. I guess you would eventually run out of witty one-liners, but still. There's so many things you can do for that. Portrait should be the easiest. You literally just take the image of an already existing troop that's like coming out for the week or something, plop it into a portrait that can be unlocked, and then boom, you're good to go. Like, it's not like you don't have the asset. Like, that one should be like literally the easiest one to make is the portrait. The second easiest should be title, because it's just typing some words. And then the hardest would be the emojis. Like, that one I could understand not doing for every event, because you actually have to make like several icons every single time, which would get very tedious after doing it like 1,000 times. But the other 2 seem really easy, especially portraits. These for portraits, the work's literally already done for the most part. Speaking of which, I might as well go buy them all out, since we're kind of talking about them. The only problem is it messes up where my thingy is. So we'll have to refine the dragon or turtle. Like, they're definitely adding some amount of new ones. Like, look at all the ones I don't have. I normally don't pay attention to when they do come in, because I really don't care, because I already have the few that I like. But, I still like collecting them for the sake of having them. I don't know, there's a lot that we still don't have here. So it looks like they've still been doing some amount of portraits. Maybe not every week. There's a lot here we don't have. Yeah, these are from quite a while back. Oops, I just clicked off the interface. Too much clicking. It's making me click all the way off the window. I hate that it goes all the way to where it is, though. Instead of just staying all the way down there. Gotta scroll all the way back. That's even worse for titles. And the thing to get all the way back down is so small that it's not realistic to even click on it either. Because you can technically just click immediately down by clicking this. If I could click on it, but the problem is it's so small. It's like microscopic small on the side there. So it's normally just easier to manually do it. Oh, they added one for Curse Gnome. Oh no, that wasn't Is that Curse Gnome? No, that's not Curse Gnome. That's the other thing from a while back. A lot of these are actually from a little while back. Mostly because I obviously don't buy these too regularly. Some of these are probably from almost a year ago, if not more. Because that one was from Season 3, wasn't it? No, that couldn't have been, because that would have came... It was one of the things that came out during the season, I think. So I guess I got a portrait. Because it wasn't in the past, we would have it if it was. Tide Lash? I haven't bothered using Tide Lash. It's basically just weaker rope dart. Honestly, I'm not sure if I've used it a single time. So I'm not sure if it has any bugs. If it had extra turn, it would just basically be an alternative rope dart. But it not having extra turn just makes it inferior rope dart. Another bird. Now, after we do all these portraits, we'll play the game of, can we find our previous portraits? What troop is... Oh, I know which group that is. It looks a little bit weirder in the icon. There's like a different blue glow in the troop itself. Okay, now let's play Find That Icon. I'm looking for either that one dragon or, that one. Okay, sure. Let's just roll with that. Or I was going to say the griffin thing. But I found that one first, so I'm not going to spend forever trying to find the other one. Okay, next order of business. Let's go get all the titles, then we'll go get all the emojis. Then we'll go, Oh yeah, they haven't been adding new... No, they have been adding new titles. It's just I automatically have them all because I finished everything. So I don't ever have to buy them. A Unicorn of the Sea. Wait, what's that from? I'm trying to think. Wait, what that was the week I was gone? I forgot to claim it? Possibly. Because normally I have all the titles. Anyways, emojis I definitely don't. So let's go claim all these. Please let me scroll down. Yeah, this definitely looks like they haven't been doing as many emojis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They also tend to claim more of them when they do come around. There's a lot more ways to get them with how we normally do the tiers. But yeah, it does look like they've definitely been doing less emojis comparatively to portraits. Because more often than not, in many situations, if you get one, you get the other. Like if you're getting the emoji, you're already getting the portrait. Also, luckily, these don't actually set as anything. So changing to them doesn't make you have to go find what your previous one was set to. Which is nice. You still have to scroll all the way down, though, which is annoying. And there's still these several that we still don't have. 2 different skull sets, too, apparently. Bunch of owls. Bunch of other junk. Even a cow. What are those other things? Oh, I see. You can give it horns. Oh, that's funny. You can give the cow horns to make it a bull. We also got the thing for the narwhal. Actually, that probably was this week, now that I think about it. But anyways, so all that's out of the way. So I guess we'll go open our Volkies then. And see if we can get lucky to hand out another code. Switch over to a Phoenicia team. Run until we have 110 or 2,210 keys left. Oh, and then we'll probably end it here once we clear out the vaults. Because gosh, the Guild Wars take forever. That was fun. That was a really fun Guild Wars. Yeah, Sycorax isn't useless. I just don't like using it. Like, when it works well, it works really, really, really well. The main thing I hate about it is how long it takes to get started. And that's normally detrimental to a battle. Like, the only one we nearly lost was because he was taking too long to get started. We didn't actually lose it because Sycorax is infinite loops. But, he almost lost it because he started too slow. Which is normally his big issue. It does true damage, but you're not getting all the true damage? That's weird. Are you sure they don't all have spell reduction? How have the home repairs been going? Pretty good. I don't think they're going to be here tomorrow, though, because of the weather. It's actually supposed to snow tomorrow, though. I don't think it's actually going to snow. It's probably just going to be a heavy rain. But supposedly, if it gets cold enough, it might snow tomorrow. Which I doubt. It hasn't snowed here. The last time it snowed, I didn't even get to see it here either. Because I was actually stuck in New Jersey a couple years back. So I haven't seen snow in South Carolina for like a decade. I did see snow when I was in New Jersey, though. It snowed one day. The second to last day before I left. Luckily, it didn't snow on the day when I left, otherwise that would have been kind of annoying. Luckily, it didn't get in the way of anything. Are we midday streaming tomorrow? We might. If they're not going to be here, I probably will. I don't think it's going to be Gems of War, though. I think I'm going to do 200% completion for Super Auto Pets. I'm down to the last 3 to get 200% completion. We had 100% completion at the first week of the game. But 200% is winning with every single character. And that's only been possible to do in the last, like, month and a half. And I just haven't played it too much. So I think we might finish that out tomorrow. Because the only thing happening in Gems of War is raid event, which is pretty straightforward. We showed the team on Monday as well. That's the only thing happening on Monday. I mean on Friday for Gems of War. And we'll obviously be doing it tomorrow night. But I'll probably do that tomorrow. Just to be done with that game. Or at least as far as the current state of the game. It's currently still in beta. But similar to like that other one we played earlier, like the Vampire Survivors, like we're probably not playing that until it launches. And same will be with Super Auto Pets most likely. Like I might still play it here and there off stream. As far as like actually streaming it, we might not again until they do like a really big content update, like adding a whole nother pack. Or if they finally release. Also, bad luck on Volky so far today. What's the Guild War team you'd normally use tomorrow? What color is it? Because I'm probably revamping whatever it is. We kind of started doing that this week, and I kind of want to do it for every single one. Since we started doing it. And so far it's been working out. We haven't lost yet. We've gotten close to losing, but we haven't actually lost. Like 3 battles that were super ultra close to losing. Yeah, it's the only really big issue when Gems of War resets. Like when we normally do our nightly streams, like the Gems of War day is almost over already. So when we go over a bunch of stuff, it's like, it kind of already happened. It's a weird time zone thing. Like, there's no way I could ever, like, realistically stream at reset every single day. Just in the middle of the night. Okay, we did not get a single good drop. That's kind of unfortunate. Actually, I think this is the first day when we've been opening the vault keys where we didn't actually hand out an extra thing because the vault keys were so bad. That's unfortunate. At least we got lucky for Guild Wars. Also, we'll gain a level tomorrow. Which is probably going to be based on when we hand out the next code, which means early next stream we'll hand out code. Which will be tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hour prior to now tomorrow, as we do every single night. We'll probably have a midday stream for Super Auto Pets because I'm pretty sure the people working on the deck are not going to be here tomorrow. Hopefully. I assume they won't. It should be raining and or snowing. So I assume they're not going to be doing anything. So yeah, we'll probably do like a midday stream, probably around noon or so. Probably 200% Super Auto Pets to have it done. I think I have 3 pets left to go do. 3 last ones to get to level 3. And then we'll have 200% completion. Which I'm not sure if too many people have bothered doing yet. That's a pretty fun auto battler. It's probably like the auto battler, like if you're going to get into auto battlers, like a great starting point to do so. Oh yeah, show my red team. Let me go do that real quick. Tomorrow's red day, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, let me go show my red Guild War team before we leave. Yes, tomorrow is indeed Red Day. Also, why is my mouse being so weird all of a sudden? Come on, mouse. There we go. Anyways. So, Guild War Red. Let's see. Oh, I actually might still be using this team. I'm not sure if we're going to revamp this one. This one is ultra meta. Honestly, I might need to revamp it just because this team is so meta that the meta for Red Day, defend-wise, is more so to counter this team than it is to even counter Reds anymore. Because this team is just so ridiculously overused for Red Day. It is Doomed Crossbow, Scurvy, Sea Dog, Zugoff, Drowned Sailor. Scurvy, Sea Dog, and Drowned Sailor both feed blue to Zugoff. Zugoff wins the entire game, and your weapon is just there to obliterate everything. I might revamp just because almost every team in existence later in the game is built to counter this team rather than actually counter Red Day. Like, if you ever see troops on Red Day that counter blue, and you wonder why, it's because of this team. Because it's actually more important to counter blue than it is to counter red in many situations. Because this weapon converts blue to Doomskull, and Zugoff feeds off of blue with a double Empower convert. So we might revamp just to dodge all the people trying to hard counter this team, which will make those teams, in theory, slightly easier to kill. But we'll see. But yeah, it's a weird Guild War day. It's probably the only Guild War day where it's more realistic to counter not the color of the day, at least later in the game, just because of how prevalent that team is. So we might revamp, we'll see. We've revamped every day so far, so might as well keep up with tradition. That's a hard one to try revamping, though. Red Day, Red Day has notoriously always been the hardest Guild War day, and I still feel like that is the case to this day. That Red is the hardest Guild War day to win. So hopefully we'll win it. Anyways, guys. I'll catch you guys later. As I mentioned, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, hour prior to now tomorrow. We'll also probably have a midday stream around noonish or so where we complete out Super Auto Pads, or at least the current state of it. And have a bit of fun with that. It's a fun little cute casual auto battler thingy. And we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching.